Hello, and welcome back to Echoes Till Infinity, where we uncover timeless wisdom to help us lead lives filled with peace, purpose, and resilience. Today's reflection centers on a quote that serves as a beacon of strength in times of adversity. "I will permit no man to narrow and degrade my soul by making me hate him." These powerful words come from Booker T. Washington, an extraordinary figure in American history. His life was a testament to perseverance, dignity, and the ability to rise above hatred. This quote challenges us to ask, what happens when we hold on to hate? How does it shape our lives? And most importantly, how can we free ourselves from its grip to build lives of integrity and peace? In this video, we'll explore the life and legacy of Booker T. Washington, the deeper meaning of this quote, lessons on overcoming hatred and practical strategies to apply this wisdom today, inspiring examples of resilience from history and modern times. By the end, you'll feel equipped to protect your peace and embrace a mindset of growth and empowerment. Born into slavery in 1856, Booker T. Washington's life began in unimaginable hardship. The Civil War ended his enslavement, but freedom came with its own challenges. He grew up in a society entrenched in systemic racism and limited opportunities for African Americans. Yet Washington refused to let his circumstances define his potential. Determined to gain an education, he worked tirelessly, eventually enrolling at Hampton Normal and Agricultural Institute. Later, he founded the Tuskegee Institute, a school that became a cornerstone for African American education and economic empowerment. Washington's achievements were monumental, but they didn't come without opposition. He faced criticism not only from those who perpetuated racial injustice but also from within the African American community for his approach to racial progress. Despite this, he held steadfast to his mission, advocating for self-reliance, education, and unity. Through it all, Washington maintained his composure. He rejected hatred, understanding that bitterness would only impede his vision of a better future. His life was a testament to the idea that inner strength and dignity are far more powerful than revenge or resentment. Justice but prevents it from consuming us. Science supports the idea that hatred is harmful to our well-being. Studies have shown that harboring anger or resentment increases stress levels, weakens the immune system, and even shortens life expectancy. On the other hand, forgiveness and compassion have been linked to improved mental and physical health. When we hold on to hate, it narrows our focus. We become consumed by negative emotions, which can cloud our judgment and distract us from pursuing meaningful goals. Releasing hatred doesn't mean forgetting or excusing wrongdoing. It means choosing freedom over bitterness. In today's hyper-connected world, it's easy to be drawn into conflict. Social media, for instance, often amplifies anger, disagreement, and hostility. We see heated debates, personal attacks, and polarizing opinions daily. The temptation to respond with anger or hatred is strong, but it's not the path to lasting peace. Instead, Washington's words remind us to step back and reflect. Reacting with hate only perpetuates cycles of negativity. By choosing understanding, empathy, and love, we break the cycle and create space for growth. By recognizing hatred as a weakness rather than a strength, we can choose to rise above it and embrace a life that is rooted in peace, love, and personal growth. Let's look at some examples of individuals who have lived by this principle and chosen to rise above hatred. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who fought for civil rights and equality in the United States. Dr. King believed in nonviolence and love as tools for social change. Dr. King's unwavering commitment to nonviolence embodied the principle of rising above hatred. His leadership during the civil rights movement transformed anger into a force for justice, inspiring millions to seek change through love and understanding. Another example is Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and renowned psychiatrist, someone who rose above hatred. During his time in Nazi concentration camps, Frankl endured unimaginable suffering and loss, yet he chose not to allow hatred to define his experience. Instead, he focused on finding meaning even in the most painful situations, believing that his inner freedom and dignity could never be taken away by his captors. After the war, rather than harboring resentment, Frankl dedicated his life to helping others find purpose and resilience through his groundbreaking work in logotherapy, a therapeutic approach that focuses on finding meaning in life. His experiences and reflections were captured in his famous book, Man's Search for Meaning, where he emphasized that we always have the power to choose our response, no matter the circumstances. Frankl's choice to focus on hope, meaning and compassion rather than hatred has inspired countless people worldwide to live with resilience and purpose. Additional practical steps. Set boundaries with love. Protect your peace by distancing yourself from harmful influences while maintaining compassion. Surround yourself with positivity. Build a supportive network of people who uplift and inspire you. Develop emotional resilience. Practice journaling, meditation, or therapy to process emotions and strengthen your inner peace. Booker T. Washington's words, "I will permit no man to narrow and degrade my soul by making me hate him," challenge us to rise above negativity and embrace the freedom of love and resilience. His legacy reminds us that true strength lies not in retaliation, but in dignity, compassion, and focus. As we navigate life's challenges, let's remember that hatred limits us, while love empowers us to live fully and authentically. Thank you for joining me on this journey of reflection and growth. If this message resonates, like, share, and subscribe to Echoes Till Infinity. Together, let's build a community rooted in wisdom, peace, and purpose.